All right.
All right. Are we live?
We are.
We're live. Hey, we're at the Stampede. Look, guys, we are at the Stampede. If y'all have not heard, we're going to come back to this when we get our viewer up. If y'all have not heard, next week we will be here for what, Alice? What are we doing next week?
Oh, it's a super investor meeting.
What?
Yeah.
Back live?
Back live.
Guys, it's a huge dance floor. Huge. All right. They let us come out here today to do to do an announcement for the super investor meeting. So we want everybody to know right now. Put the ticker up. Can you put the banner up for us? You have got to RSVP for this. Let me explain why. We've got to actually have a good head count for staff at this new place. So we're here today to let y'all know the super investor meeting is going live next Wednesday. Doors open at what, 5?
The doors open at 5. The free beer starts at 6.
6.
Content starts at 7. It goes till about 8:30, and just like jet lending fashion, it goes until everybody leaves.
Until they leave. But today, I need you to text the number at the bottom for an RSVP, all right, so that we can get you a direct Eventbrite, because we've got to have a good head count. Now, what I need everybody to do is be sharing this video while you're coming in. Share it to everybody, because the quicker we get the RSVPs up and the head count, it's better, so they know how many staff members to have there.
You know what else is cool? Fajitas.
Fajitas. Oh, yes.
We're having fajitas on Wednesday.
Yes.
And then we all listen to you too. So a lot of times people are like, well, I can't get there at 6 and the food's gone. Make sure to order enough food, but also we hired a taco truck.
A taco truck.
So you guys want to come in and get, let's say fajitas ain't your bag. You know, we got a pretty badass taco truck waiting in the wings.
Exactly. We went there last Friday night. We had complimentary tickets to Aaron Watson. This guy comes, sets up right at the door. Guys, the event has 2,000 parking spots.
2,000 parking spaces and 7 acres on the grass.
So
if you've been going places and you can't park, well, that ain't us.
Yeah, we've got parking. Hell, we could have the event outside if we wanted to. That's how big the parking is.
And you know what's cool? Because everybody was talking about our last event center and stuff like that. Everything's inside. So rain or shine or heat, everything's gonna be air conditioning inside. Great topics again, and just like our meetings, it's not a sales pitch. This is true content education from Eddie Gant, Rich Drake, and you know who else is?
Who?
Jason Bible's going to be talking about he's going to be talking every meeting because they are our mastermind sponsor. So you're going to hear from Eddie, you're going to hear from Rich, and you're going to hear from
Jason Bible now. He's part of as a mastermind sponsor. He gets time every month to give his update of what he thinks the market's doing, his market updates, so on and so forth. And guys, we're telling you right now, this thing is going to be so badass and different. Corey will be in the house. Yes, he will be here next week. He's not here right now. I know me and Corey usually do this together, but today, special guest Alex, Senior Vice President of Business Development here at Jet Lending. And we just wanted to talk about Super Investor Meeting. We're going to talk about some non-QM products. We're going to talk about this little jewel right here. Look, I'm going to tell you this right now. We'll get to this, but this right here changed both of our lives.
Yeah, he loved that.
Huh?
It's good. To the heart touch.
This is the best one. We're going to talk about this towards the end of the show. We're going to be here for an hour. This right here, guys, will change your life. Okay, I'm telling you right now. Hey, we're here at Jet Lending. We're trying to create a different atmosphere to where we're not only just talking about real estate. We're not only talking about Super Investor Meeting or what we want to change your life physically as well. Because if you're healthy, guess what? You're going to have more energy. You're going to get out there and do more deals.
And
We got to focus.
yeah, because you put the package here. Let's unfocus it. Here you go. Bring it back here. Well, it'll zoom back in, I guess. Hey, and you guys, you'll see this stuff around town and at our events and stuff. Right over here is all the QR codes. So
right there.
Anything you want to deal with, like working with Rob or Jet Lending or what we do, you know, you want to become one of our team of agents, you want to do a loan, you want to do anything like that, you'll see these QR codes around town. And that's everything that you need to know about Jet Lending and how to do a deal with us, because everything is done online. Your draws are done online. Your application's done online. Your payoffs are done. Everything's done
completely online. And
so
everybody's loving it, really.
Yeah. So you'll see those QR codes around. If you come to the event, you'll see those QR codes around the event center too. So, you know, you want to see something, but let's say you're like, I don't want to talk to anybody. You know, you got those codes too. We're trying to listen to you guys and make sure you get what you need all the time.
Yes. But guys, hey, look, Super Investor Meeting. Share this, like it. Make sure that you get an RSVP text 903-806-4400. Text it over. Say, all you got to do is send your full name and email address, and I'll send you a link. No hassle, no email, straight back to, you know, ease.
Yeah, and all of our phone lines are textable lines as well.
Yeah.
So just let us know what you need.
Yeah, let us know what you need. All right, non-QM, man. I'm excited about non-QM right now.
I mean, if you want to do a purchase, if you want to do a cash out, if you want to buy a portfolio, if you're looking at even commercial, we got 30-year non-QM lines, even commercial 30-year non-QM, not 20-year, 30-year. So we have a product for these people that are either they're investors, they don't have W-2 income, they're maybe not bankable, but they have the asset. You know, you're just trying to increase your inventory and rentals, and maybe you maxed out your conventional line, or you got 9 conventional loans that you want to refinance out and then put more on your conventional side. We got products for you to increase your inventory.
I will tell you this. I got one guy right now. He's closed 3 non-QM deals with me in the last 6 months. Well, since January, almost 6 months. He has not done one bit of rehab on them. He's buying them rent ready, 25% down in the deal. He loves doing it. We're turning them over like that quick.
Yeah.
Not having to do a rehab. You don't have to do a rehab in order to get you into a 30-year product. What you need to do is I was talking to some guys last night. What you need to do is go find a property discounted, 25% of purchase price. You're putting a little bit in it. You've got automatic equity. As long as it's cash flowing and bringing you net positive every month, at the end of the day, that's a win for you.
Right. I mean, if anything you should be doing is, banking on that averaging like 9% appreciation, and you're going to blink your eyes and 6 years is going to pass, and you have 10 to 20 new properties, and now you have acquired so much equity, you can either refinance those out and buy something larger. You could sell out that and realize your profits. It's time to start looking at different modes of your business and how you can make more money.
Yeah.
And that's what we do.
Yeah. The greatest thing about these non-QM is they're low docs. Let me explain what low doc means. All right. An appraisal's ordered. Then, hey, if you're closing an LLC, we need your LLC docs. We need a copy of the contract. We need literally your photo ID, an application, maybe some bank statements, and that's it.
And if it's lease, a copy of the lease.
Yeah.
But that's if you were moving forward.
Yeah.
That is not to get the quote. The quote, we need the address and what your ideas are.
Yeah. What your how much you think rents are going to be. Hey, I have a product that doesn't even care about DSCR or debt service cover ratio. They don't care. As long as it's a rental, hey, they'll do it.
Yeah, we'll afford you at least a couple options.
Yeah.
So you could say, this is the right move for my business plan.
Yeah.
So
guy yesterday, I presented him, hey, he said, it needs about $10,000 in repairs. Well, I said, that's not much. Why don't I present you what Jet Lending could do? You go in and flip it, or option B, let me present to you what
our QR line.
a non-QM line, And then you take the choice. He took the non-QM 30-year. That way there's no double closing. You can do that. You can put people in to these rent-ready houses.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really, I always like to tell people you have to have at least 3 exit strategies for property. So even if you're planning, in this market, I don't know how you're not selling the house, but if you're not selling the house that you rehab, maybe it's time to get into cheaper interest rates and Airbnb it or rent it.
Yeah.
Just like always, though, be forthright on your ideas. So if you know there's an issue or something like that we have to work around, let us know ahead of time, not after you order like an appraisal or something like that. Just let us know everything so you can get exactly what it is day one, and we'll be there for you.
Yeah. So guys, non-QM loans, again, you can reach out to jetteam1@jetlending.com or call or text the scroll at the bottom. I'll get you a quote today. If you got some properties out there that you're looking to either flip or just go straight putting a renter in, we got you covered. Okay, we got you covered.
Yeah.
So also hard money loans. Hey, we're doing those. I mean, that's, you know,
We do a bit.
we do a bit. I think we do a bit every month. I think that everybody gets comfortable doing those, but I'm telling you, we're knocking these out of the park. I mean, I've got guys right now 0% down, 0 out of pocket, true loan to value. Most people don't understand that. Loan to cost, loan to value. Do your research. If you don't know, we can go over it kind of quick. Loan to cost, you're going to be out of pocket.
Yeah.
Loan to value, if you're buying it right, meaning your spread of 70% acquisition plus your repair cost fits into the 70% spread of ARV, 0 out of pocket.
And just remember, look at everything. Make sure that everything's in writing when you guys get quotes. If you guys want us to look at a quote even for you from a different place, we'll tell you, hey, this is a better deal for what you're trying to do. You should do that. We're in it for the long haul. You know, when you do good, ethical business, you stay in business.
Yeah.
And if you let us see what you're going, we'll tell you if you got a better deal, if you don't got to go, or you don't got a better deal. You get it in writing. That's why we give you our estimates within 24 hours. We actually comp the property for you, so there's no surprises on appraisal. You got to remember, we only make money when we close loans.
Yeah.
So if we're telling you, hey, listen, you need to be aware of this, it's something that you need to be aware of. You need to see if you want to move forward with this, because if you spend a bunch of money on an appraisal and then we can't, you know, you don't like the numbers and we try to tell you what it was, we'll still close the deal, but we don't want you to spend a bunch of money. We want you to buy a bunch of houses, because we make more money when you buy a lot of houses. So it's a partnership.
Yeah. Definitely. Hey guys, comment your questions below so that we can answer them. If you've got any questions at all, just put a comment. We'll be able to see them on any of where we're broadcasting. No matter if it's YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, anywhere.
I'm going to see if I can. I'll lift up the keyboard to let them know I can answer.
Yeah,
I'll see if I can change the focus that Rob helped us with here.
There we go.
All right.
Is that back?
It's somewhat.
Hold on. Let's go in and kind of come out. There. That's a little better. I messed up the focus big time. Anyway, I guess I shouldn't have put that. All right. Hey, let's talk about this for a second. Guys, look, I don't know if anybody's watching out there that knows me and Alex. All right. Alex has, how much weight have you lost?
I've lost about 30 pounds.
Okay. He's lost 30. I've lost 40. This right here, magic drink. Okay. We're not trying to sell anything, but if you want to lose some weight and get back in better shape, this and working out, call me about it. That's all I'm gonna say. Call or text me about it, and I'll tell you how it works. Okay.
Yeah.
It's freaking amazing, isn't it? Johnny's lost weight on it.
Oh, Johnny's actually lost quite a bit of weight.
Yeah, Johnny's lost quite a bit of weight.
I mean, think about it. Like, if it helps you make better choices eating wise and stuff like that, you know, of course your diet has to be primary number one. But it's a great supplement to add on if you're trying to manage, especially if you're in a ketogenic type state.
Keto, it's part of the ketogenic diet, but this thing right here curbs cravings. It increases your energy. Appetite suppressant. It's not anything that's like majorly going to affect you.
Do you own stock in this? Is this what this is?
I do not. I do not. But look, Johnny's shared it with a bunch of his college buddies, and all those guys are like losing weight too.
Yeah.
So I think it's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, and hey,
Heart tart is the best tasting.
It is. Heart tart is very. It kind of tastes like a sweet tart, so it even satisfies those sweet cravings. The great, you know who we need to get on this?
Who?
Dr. Grant one time.
I mean, he's so busy.
Yeah, but I guarantee he'd be willing to do this. Real estate and health and fitness.
Oh yeah, we're talking about even with Jason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to steal Jason's thunder because that's kind of one of his ideas. But we need to get Dr. Grant to come do like a 15-minute, spiel.
Yeah, we'll ask him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about Alex and I. We'll talk about it later. We don't want to spill it, but this guy is a freak amazing. He can also change your life as well as far as health and fitness goes. So we've talked about super investor meeting, guys. Again, RSVP. You've got to get your RSVPs up. We've got to get a good head count. If you're watching this at any time during the next week before the meeting, text 903-806-4400 and just text RSVP, and we'll get that over to you.
And don't get me wrong, you just like our events, you can still check in at the door, but you may miss out on eating. You go to taco truck instead. Sometimes it gives us a good idea of what to buy.
Yeah.
So just text Rob, get the link, and you can even go on the website. I mean, just get in there. It's going to be a ton of. You could see. I don't know if you guys have been to the Stampede yet or not. It is it's huge. I mean, yeah, we're there.
Yeah, we're there.
But I'll tell you this: if you thought our other venue was big, forget about it. This place is
it's 10 times bigger.
It's enormous.
It's got a VIP section upstairs. It's got we're gonna have the vendors in the back. We may have to adjust that from event to event, but 2,000 parking spaces.
So I mean, because I know there's a group of people like, well, I got a distance. You will have distance.
Yeah.
This place is not like this place is very, very big. It holds enormous concerts.
Hey, now that but if you're vaccinated, they said yesterday you can take your mask off and you're safe.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, I mean things are getting back to normal.
Yeah, and it's time to get out there and get business done. I mean, we really hope to see you there.
Yeah. And
if you see any of us, just grab us. We're there to talk. Remember, if you've been to our event, you will totally understand.
Yeah.
It's all about, hey, what can we do for you, stuff like that. You won't be getting sales pitched and all sorts of craziness. No. This is about how to grow your business and grow your wealth. We're going to have some great vendors there. Vendors are always great. Look, ever since that we stopped doing the events, I get a phone call a day. Hey man, can you help me out with this? Can you help me out with this? We're not just a lender. I mean, I like to tell everybody we're a way of information, like an information highway. You could call us and say, hey, I need a fence company. I guarantee you I got a guy. Hey, I need a guy that does plaster. Guarantee I got a guy. I need a guy that does framing. I guarantee you I have a guy. I mean, my phone is full of contacts that I've collected over the last 6 years. We're working on a spreadsheet right now of maybe we can blast out to people of like, hey, this is some people we've worked with in the past. Now, keep in mind, everybody that we recommend, you need to vet yourself. Yeah. Because I'm going to tell you this right now. Anytime that you work with somebody, yes, they may be good today, but something happens in their personal life or whatever, and they're not good anymore. Yeah, just always interview people like even us. Yeah. Like as an employee for your business, and just make sure you vet these people. You're okay with them. So we will give suggestion, but they're not ever tied to Jet Lending as a company or anything like that. But if you want to see some really reputable people in the business, you got to come to the meeting, because not only is there going to be our vendors, there's people in the crowd. The vendor team that we have around for you guys to set up your business they're an amazing group of people. We try to cover every aspect of the industry. But and if you are a vendor, or you're a person that gives service to people and you feel that, you can really give a good service to the community, reach out to us. Maybe you could become a vendor too.
Yeah. So don't forget, next Wednesday, RSVP. You got to do it early. You got to make sure that we've got a good head count. We know everybody likes free beer and free food. Super Investor Meeting is going to be awesome.
You know what I think is going to be, that people are going to start taking up? There is a row of 8 pool tables.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm going to give you guys a hint. If you go to my event or our event and someone's like, hey, you want to play pool? And then they ask you if you want to play pool for money and they keep losing. And then they keep asking you, hey, you know what? Let's do a $100 game. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't
okay?
do that.
Yeah. They're sharking you. Okay. They're sharking you because they're going to keep losing until you bet higher, and then they're going to take all your money.
Yeah.
Right? So
that's a new event.
Yeah. It's a new aspect to the event.
The pool sharks. If anybody has their own stick, don't do it.
Yeah, don't do it. Just tell you right now, don't do it. If they start talking about 3 balls going in at once, you're getting
probably
shot.
not the game for you.
Probably. All right. Hey, so one thing I also want to cover is these non-QM. I really want to harp on non-QM today because it's back.
Mm-hmm.
It's back to where it was pre-COVID. Especially the better your credit score, the better rates you're going to get.
Mm-hmm.
And it is truly asset-based.
Yeah.
At its best.
I mean, each property stands alone. You could have 20 of these deals going at once and not one of them ties to the other one.
No.
So unless you do a portfolio loan where there's.
Well, hell, I did a portfolio loan. A guy, look, I'm gonna give y'all a testimonial that this guy's gonna do for me. His name's Miguel. He did 3 flips with us, and those flips took a little bit longer, but they were all worth somewhere around $40,000 to $50,000 each once he was done. Great rentals, but you can't refinance something that no bank line or anything. So what we did is we packaged all 3 of them together. The total value went over $100,000. I think it was like $140,000. Refinanced him, even got some cash back in his pocket on those. And now he's out of our loan, got a 30-year loan, and he's cash flowing all 3 properties.
Yep.
And if something that some competitor said was impossible, we made happen.
Yep.
And that's a testimonial right now that I'm trying to get him to do with my assistant Chelsea.
And that's why we give you the video testimonials.
Yeah.
Just because you guys can try to see this is a real person that they can say whatever they want on the video.
Yeah.
It's
not rehearsed.
No, it's not edited.
Yeah.
Well, I put graphics and stuff on there and stuff like that.
I do call them and I'd say, hey, look, would you be willing to do a testimonial? And I don't know what they're going to say. I mean, hopefully it's positive when they say. Typically it's positive because they always have a good experience with us, and that's why we keep doing them, because we try to have a good experience with everybody, and treat them like family, and be honest with them up front. Now, sometimes people don't like what we got to say. I mean,
well, you got to remember, like my point last time, we only make money. Rob only makes a commission when he closes a loan.
When somebody sits in a closing seat.
We don't have any interest in telling you things that may possibly make you want to not do this loan unless it's protecting you.
Yeah.
Because we're not that lender that's just going to close your loan and watch you struggle.
Yeah.
So
And
it's emotional. I understand. You just listen. It doesn't mean we're always right or always wrong, but always just take heed to some advice. And it's always about evaluating risk.
Yeah.
So if you're getting something who's like, it's like, well, in this market, if you're going to speculate it's going to go up as you're constructing, just know that you're going to be more out of pocket because you're taking a speculative risk.
Yeah.
So just get a good team that's going to tell you what it is so you can prepare. If you're making money during the worst, if it don't happen, you're just going to make more money. Yeah.
I mean, I've been doing this, 5.5, almost 6 years. You've been doing it 6 plus. I'll tell you this. Nothing. I will tell you this: most people have an emotional response to money, of course.
Yeah.
And the biggest thing is you've got to be able to trust your lender more than anything, because there's a lot of money involved. There's no time that I say, you know what, I don't want to close this deal. There's no time at all. But what I do say is say, hey, this doesn't look like a deal that you can make any money off of. Now, that doesn't, again, that doesn't mean I'm right. That doesn't mean I'm wrong. It's just our opinion. And just like you said, we make $0, zero money unless we put you in a closing seat. We've seen people get into deals where they shouldn't have gotten into in the first place, couldn't talk them out of it, and they end up losing their ass. Excuse the language. They end up losing everything, and then they have a bad experience. They blame Jet. They blame themselves. They blame everybody.
And then they get out of the industry. And if you are an investment, whether you do real estate or stock markets or crypto or wherever you're into,
Yeah.
you're going to lose money. If you haven't lost money yet,
Hell, I lost.
you're not
I
trying
lost $1,000. I lost $1,000 on crypto, and
No, you didn't.
yeah. Well, hold on. I lost $1,000. Let's see where we're at today.
He put money in like 3 or 4 years ago, and he forgot about it. And he was losing money like 2 years ago, and now he made his money back.
I've almost made my money back. I put $1,000 in. It's at $891.88. It has dropped, and Alex is like, just keep it in there. I'm like, well,
What are you gonna? He didn't see $1,000 for how many years? What's
it was like 3 years.
So, and he's kicking stuff. You can't take him nowhere.
Can't take it.
But yeah, just I mean, the things are what we don't want is for you to lose this possibility to change your life financially
Yeah.
because of a bad experience. When you have a good team around you and you can wade any storm, that's what keeps you in business. When you keep your liquidity, that's what keeps you in business. That's why people use private money lenders and asset-based lenders and all sorts of things like that so they can grow their business. So let us help you avoid some of these things. And it's not the same, like, like he said, it's not like we're always right. It's what we're trying to do is present to you the risk that's involved. Are you okay with this risk for the money that you are projected to make? Would you like to close today or not?
Yeah.
So it's really just giving you data that you have to tell us if this is worth the risk or not.
Yeah. Guys, we're not perfect. I mean, I got Alex is perfect. Alex is perfect. Hey, I got a wake up call today. I'm always learning. I got a wake up call today that I didn't do something right. That sometimes in life you have to refocus yourself. And I appreciate the phone call that I got from this client. Hopefully we've rejuvenated the relationship. Just sometimes I get passionate about helping people, and it may come off aggressive. Look, that's the military side of me. I've already talked about that. The client sent me a property. We all looked at it. Everybody looked at it. To us, it looked like a tear down. And in his opinion, it wasn't. He was not happy with what I had to say. The only reason I said it is because I was trying to save him from what we thought as a lender after doing 3,300 loans was going to be a disaster for him. I thought we were on the same page, and he said, Rob, last deal we tried to do, you were a little too aggressive. And I was like, hey, I appreciate you putting me in check.
Yeah, I mean, it happens to everybody.
Yeah.
So just let us try to help you. We got your best interest in mind, because if we don't make money with you, then we got to find another you.
Yeah, and we don't want to find another you.
We want to just make
because
you do more.
The more people we got to find, the worse off it's going to be.
Right. And we are not an acquisition lender. We don't want it.
Yeah. No.
So we're trying to make sure that we get you into things. You make your money. You buy 10 more of them.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I've got clients that are buying them up like hotcakes, and we keep turning those over.
I checked. When was it? Maybe 3 or 4 days ago. There is 10,877
Hey, we're
active
back in
listings.
focus.
Yeah, but don't.
We're back in focus.
There was 10,877 active listings in HAR.
Yes.
I mean, the people that are buying this stuff up, man, kudos to you because, it is. I mean, one thing is, once you already have it, you know that this thing's going to fly off the shelf.
Yeah.
So if you guys are getting nervous because you're like, everything's gone up in price, yeah, but everything's selling really fast and everything's selling at like asking or above. So keep that in mind when you do your analysis and risk management to say, okay, am I in a good area for X, and we'll help you with that too. Well, if you're saying, hey, you don't even have to have it under contract. You can ask us to say that you're thinking about doing this. As long as you give us enough information, we'll let you know.
Yeah. The most important thing that I always approach every client, try to build a friendship, kinship, whatever you want, and treat them like family. Sometimes, sometimes people don't like that though. They just want the straight nuts and bolts. But I will tell you this. It always comes from a good place and straight from here because I know and I've said this before, I know what it's like to be on the other side of that phone call when you're getting bad feedback, and nobody likes bad. Nobody likes. Everybody wants everything to be happy and glory, but sometimes you've got us as humans. We want to see the best in everything, but sometimes the truth hurts. Truth hurts.
Like the song "Love Hurts."
Yeah, look, I love that song. I play it every night I go to bed because of the way you treat me.
I just nudge him in the morning. What else you want to talk about?
Let's talk about. We talked about Super Investor Meeting. We talked about. If you didn't know and you're late coming into the broadcast, next week we go live Super Investor Meeting. We're going to talk about this to the end because we've got to make sure everybody, you guys at UFC. What I don't understand. What does that mean? You guys at UFC. Are we UFC fighters? Yes, we are.
No, I'm pretty sure I'd get taken pretty quick.
No. We're amateur UFC fighters. Amateur. On a daily basis. If that's what you meant.
That is pretty much proven every time I go to jiu-jitsu.
Oh, no, he thinks we're in the octagon. You guys at UFC. No, we're at Stampede. No, that's not the octagon. That's a dance floor behind us. We're at the Stampede, which is a new location.
New location. When's the next?
Background image. Oh no, we're at the Stampede. Next fight.
No, that's actually the picture of the
dance floor.
The dance floor at the Stampede.
Yeah, this is a green screen. If you couldn't tell, see way back here. It's a green screen. Not it. So Stampede is the dance floor. It's huge. We just kind of want to give you all a look at what it's going to look like this week. Are we at UFC? Yes. We're announcing at the UFC. We're Alex is going up next. He's fighting a teddy bear. He's fighting a teddy bear.
Yeah. The teddy bear has got a chance.
The teddy bear may have a chance. And then I'm fighting Big Bird after that. And I'm telling you, I'm a little nervous about Big Bird. He's got a long reach.
He's got a long reach. You got to keep inside, or you're gonna get destroyed. You got to work that body. You got to slow him down.
Oh yes. No, we are not at a UFC fight. We are at we are actually at Jet Lending Studio, but we wanted everybody to see what Stampede kind of looked like. So we got a green screen of where the technical content is going to be. Where Eddie and Rich will be presenting, and along with Jason Bible doing his monthly updates as well. Guys, RSVP, text right there for RSVP. What else? What do you want to talk about? We've talked about all kinds of stuff. What do you want to talk about?
One of the things that people are having issues with is like finding properties. When you come to the event, make sure you get a good list of wholesalers, agents, like Chris Bounds will be there.
Yeah. Let's talk about EXP a little bit.
With EXP?
No, let's talk about EXP.
Okay.
Shit.
Well, I don't know if you guys know this, but all the Jet Lending, well, not all, I guess, but most of the Jet Lending employees are agents.
Yes.
We went over to EXP.
We're not loan officers. We're real estate agents. agents. I mean, we are loan officers. We have been. He's been a loan officer. I'm a loan originator, if you will. But we are mainly EXP agents, so that we can know data about comps and stuff like that. So that
we sell real estate too.
Yeah, we sell.
I mean, so we went that direction. I know, because you couldn't. Yeah, it is. So it's we went that direction. You couldn't beat the profit margin. You can't beat it. It comes with insurance.
Who is this guy?
I don't know. It has to be one of Corey's friends.
It's probably Corey.
So
is this your own fans? It's OnlyFans, actually. It's not. Oh, wait, I'm giving away too much information.
It's usually just me sitting on the couch.
Yeah, just hey.
But I make a small profit.
A small profit.
But no, that's what we all went. We all went the direction. You just couldn't beat the business model and the profit margins, the insurance, the revenue. So, but Chris is going to be there because he does a lot of EXP stuff, and Chris will find you guys a bunch of stuff too. So if you're having a hard time finding things, there'll be agents there to help you find properties and stuff like that. Maybe help you sell properties. If you ever need us to help you sell it, we can as well. But we've done it for people in the past. Wholesalers are having a hard time selling their properties. You can give us an idea of what it is. But we're going to comp it like we're doing the loan for it. Doesn't mean we have to do the loan, but you need to be aware that we're going to look at this to make sure your numbers are accurate. We don't want to send out anything that's inaccurate.
I'm trying to pull up one of my invoices that for EXP to show them. Look, I'm gonna tell you this.
No, you keep. I wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't do that? Okay. Never mind. I'm just gonna show them. No, hey, look.
I mean, it's just. I think it's frowned upon.
Oh, it's frowned upon.
Like a boo face. I'm not sure if it is or not, and that's why
I'm
cautious.
Brad Phillips throws it out there all the time. Anyways, I'm going to tell you this. I get a check from EXP every month from people that I've recruited. Mm-hmm. A check every month. I always liked it.
I always liked the success stories when like brokers have come over and they offer their people insurance now, mm-hmm. And their whole team comes over and they keep their brokerage name and stuff like that. It's always really interesting. We'll have somebody, but like if you're interested in that kind of stuff, or you're looking for agents, that we'll have those there. Wholesalers will be at the event to try to find properties. So just I mean, we're kind of a little small brokerage. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we've got the Jet Lending, Jet Lending team. We got Johnny, you, me. Who else? Who else is on our team? I mean, Taylor's on there. Taylor. We have a bunch of people. A bunch of people. And it's awesome. I mean, the revenue share that we get as once you recruit your downline that comes in every month. I mean, it's just like it's you did nothing basically and get a small fee, for your downline. Yeah, it's a pretty cool setup. Yeah, the more you downline, the more money you get. Yeah, off their production, and I think it's awesome. I think it's awesome. It's awesome. So we really hope you guys come. To the event. If before that, if you need some help, text us, call us. Use that that QR code. That's a direct link to. He's still figuring it out. It's a mirror. Right there. Right there. I know that QR code. You guys, if you guys are on your phone, of course, that doesn't work for you. Just reach out to us. Let us know how we can help you. We were really interested in growing your business. Yeah. We want for you guys to eventually graduate. But maybe not using us all the time. No, that's a horrible idea. Because listen, if they've gotten to that point, they've made millions of dollars. Well, that is true. But hey, I've got clients that have millions of dollars in their bank account. They still come back to me because they're still investing. They're always in need for us. Yes, why? I want you guys to be able to be that liquid that you can make that decision. That's what we want. Right. But OPM always use other people's money. Yeah, no. Even if you have 7 figures in the account, don't use your own cash. Yeah, it's crazy. No. Always stay liquid because you never know what's going to happen. Right. Always stay liquid. Other people's money is a lot better to use than using your own. Guys, we're going to wrap it up for this Friday's podcast. Alex, thanks for coming in. I know he's very busy. But we're trying to bring some content to you every Friday to kind of give y'all where we're at, what we're doing. Here at Jet Lending. And guys, if you need anything, again, text, call 903-806-4400 or email us at jetteam1@jetlending.com.
No, it's not an OnlyFans. No, we're not at a UFC fight. We've had a good session. Hope to see y'all next Wednesday. Thanks, guys.